we could drink the Kool-Aid. You know, when you read these articles that come out, like the thing that I shared with you probably about a month or two ago. This is a Pew Research saying how church attendance is down by 50%, that most people, 50% of Americans have turned away from the faith. Sorry, not the way I see it. I think 50% of Americans maybe have turned away from the garbage that has been labeled Christianity. But I don't think 50% of Americans have abandoned the faith. I'm not saying that all Americans have the faith or are Christians, but those who have some leaning, I think they're just fed up, and I'm just going to say it, with all the crap they see, with no answers, and basically, unfortunately, you see it in the churches too. Pastors who succumb to the pressures of the social ringings of the day and will not stay on track for what they are called to do, which is open up the Word of God. I've said to you, it's very difficult because we all have an opinion. Some of us are all stirred up inside, and I'm going to tell you, I'm not just standing here stoically like I'm unaffected or unmoved by the things I'm seeing in our great country, but I do know, and I have figured out, that there are ways for us to let our voices be heard. One of the reasons why I chose to open up the program with the national anthem is to show people who maybe have lost respect or don't understand. When I hear that, I hear something very important to me. It's an emblem of this country. It stands for respect, it stands for honor, it stands for dignity, it stands for the citizens and represents something we should all be looking to and not turning our backs away from. So I say to you, although it is very difficult even for me to not go there, mine is not to press and to promote social issues. Mine is to scream for reformation against the insanity that's going on. But rather than do that, there are other ways to make your voice heard. I start exactly with making known that I am a proud American and I am not ashamed of the flag or of this country. I may be a little bit concerned about the politicking and the people representing the people. That I wish one day maybe to share with you my thoughts, but the only thing I have right now is to say, if there is a time where we can try to restore dignity, it starts with us right here. We set the example. We lead by example. We do not follow in just because everybody else does. So I'm saying to you, there are other ways to show and to stand up for what's right, and I will do all that I can with the least amount of voicing, but sometimes, like I just showed you right here, this is what I stand for. If you don't like what I stand for, I do invite you to leave. This building is for people who come in curious to learn, desiring to learn and to grow in Jesus Christ, who are not ashamed of being called Americans of this great country. Now, having said that, I thank you from my listening audience, and that also encompasses those folks who listen on radio, on TV, and over the internet. My appreciation for your response, I can't even begin to express. So thank you, and I'm looking forward to all the great things that the Lord's going to continue to do here as we stand up for what's right.
This house, magnify the Lord, lift up holy hands, our hearts in one accord, worship and bow down before